Hey YouTube, and welcome to another video with myself, Michael Box of X, and my partners XboxCulture.net and XboxDVR.com. I want to talk to you today about Prison Architect, which is a new game that's coming to the Xbox One preview program. The developers very kindly gave me access to the preview, so I can't thank Introversion Software enough for allowing me to do that. So I just want to spend a little time telling you guys about it. As I say, it's a 2D sort of construction management game. You can basically run and design a prison from the ground up. And it's as in-depth as you want it to be. As I say, you can plan where you want your cells, where you want your execution chambers, the canteens, where you want your yard for exercise, and it's your choice how plush you make the actual prison itself, or whether you want it to be bare bones. I really enjoy this style of game. I've always been a big fan of management games anyway. I used to play a lot on the PC. When I was a PC gamer, you had games like Theme Park and Theme Hospital and Roller Coaster Tycoon. They're very engrossing games and they're very enjoyable games. And for somebody watching you playing them, there's probably not a lot to it. But when you're actually playing these style of games, they're very engrossing, and it's surprising how much time you can actually lose playing them. It's not unheard of for you to come home, have your tea, sit down. I've done it myself, and you put the game on, and then before you know it, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. They're that engrossing, and you just want to do that a little bit more, and you just want to finish this bit off. I've really enjoyed the time I've spent playing this game, and I really like the quirky graphical style. The other thing I really enjoyed about the game as well was, yes, you have got an execution chamber. You do have to put people to death in the game, but instead of it just staying 2D and you're not having any kind of, because the little people on the game are quite small, and you don't really get that much of an idea of what they've done or anything. But because of that, they do a really good sort of comic book style video to give you a bit of background on what that person's done and why they're actually in prison and why they're going to the execution chambers. So it gives you a little bit more of an attachment and a little bit more of an understanding on why they're there. I did actually find in my first game, I did actually feel sorry for the first guy. He was actually going for execution because he called his wife or something, and he killed them. But you did actually feel a bit sorry for the guy, because at the end of it he was sort of pleading and saying he's sorry and all that lot. But so it does give you a little bit of an attachment to the characters, which is quite surprising for sort of a 2D management style game. So I think the developers have done a great job with this, and it deserves to be successful. It had a very successful Kickstarter campaign on the PC. I believe, if I remember my facts and figures correctly, it went to alpha in 2012, and finally being released on PC as a finished product in October of last year. And now we're getting it to, now we're seeing it coming to consoles, Xbox One. I believe it's coming to PlayStation 4 and Android devices as well. If you haven't played this style of game before, I'd certainly recommend you try. I think it's one of those game genres that may surprise you. It may not, looking from an outside, you might think, oh, it doesn't look that interesting. But once you start playing it, and once you start actually managing these things, it's surprising how engrossing this style of game can be. And I think the guys at Introversion Software have done a brilliant job with this game. So there you go. It will be on the preview program soon if it's not already. Go and download it, give it a go, and I'll be surprised if you don't actually continue playing the game. It's just one of those games that you just can't help just playing 10 more minutes of. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. So please like, subscribe, leave your comments down below. If you played the game, let me know what you think about the game. It would be interesting to see other people's views as well. But that's all I've got for you today, so take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.